This video is brought to you in association with Funded Today. Funded Today helps you get more pledges for your Kickstarter and Indiegogo campaign with professional video and design. Links are in the video description below. Thank you. Let's get on with the show. Talk Funding Deep Dive. Today, we're talking to Lisa from the Jisao company based in Taiwan and their new night vision fishing camera, the Trident 101. Hello, Lisa.
Hi, Alan.
So let's just use these set of slides to do a deep dive into the key features and some of the benefits of your night vision fishing camera, which is launching on Kickstarter on the 28th of March to the 3rd of May, 2021. Exciting times, Lisa.
Yeah, very exciting.
So, Lisa, just on this first slide, here is actually the night vision fishing camera. From my understanding is the product that will be coming on the Kickstarter will actually be colored black. Okay. And again, I think it's fascinating that with this fishing camera, it really is, you attach, here's the fishing rod, here's the fisherman with his fishing rod, and you actually attach the camera onto the line of the of the fishing line, and you cast it out with the hook attached, and the weights in the buoyancy plus the weights in the camera bring the camera up to the surface, so it's floating on the surface but in a vertical position, so then it can look down and see the fish. And here in this slide is an example of seeing the fish, because it's floating on the surface and in a vertical position. And later in the deep dive, we'll be able to talk about how deep that it can see, and how wide an angle it can see. And also with this Kickstarter offer, the camera beams back a signal and it's picked up by a receiver. So let's look at the key features of the receiver. In the main interview, Lisa, you mentioned the 4 buttons on the top, and here are the 4 buttons. Can we talk through the 4 buttons, please, Lisa?
Yeah, the first one is for the attract fish light, because when the angler, they do the fishing on the light, and the fish will see the light, then they will be attracted. So, and the second one is for zoom in and zoom out, because in the ocean, maybe the fish is a small fish and you want to see clear the figure, then you can do the zoom in and zoom out to catch the more clear the vision. And the third button, that is for the photo. And when you see the clear fish, maybe you want to have the shot, then you can push the button, then you can get the photo. And the fourth is for the recording. It's a real-time recording. Then you can see how the fish to play this bite, and when they want to hook this, or they want to play this, or then you can record all the reaction. Very funny.
Fantastic. And all this is, I think, one of the most interesting benefits of your night vision fishing camera is that it's all can be done in real time. So really, the rest of the diagram shows here, there's an external antenna which picks up the signal in real time from the night vision fishing camera. There's also an HDMI, which you can then connect to a smartphone or to a tablet or some form of external monitor, so you can watch the camera in real time and the fish. There's a micro SD card, so that means you can actually record the action, as you say, the fishing action. And the actual receiver, which is very good, and it's the same actually with the camera itself. It can be charged using USB-C, which is really great, and it really builds in flexibility and just shows you how up to date these units are. And there's a power key for switching on and off, and a power indicator light. That is fantastic. We'll just move on to the next slide, Lisa.
Yeah.
That's just a stock video photograph. Now, is that the range then between the camera itself and the receiver? Is it 300 meters?
Yeah, we have the different with the other similar products. Normally, popularly use Wi-Fi, but Wi-Fi is a very short distance signal. Maybe it's just 100 meter. Less than that, and our system is radio frequency is like walkie-talkie. It's a point to point, so we can reach 300, and our test can reach to 800 meter far. So in the ocean, when you take the yacht or the boat fishing, then when the boat moving, then the Trident 101 still there to watching the fish and can get the more entertainment.
Wow. Okay, that's 300 meter range. Now, what's this here? 20 meters. What does that mean, Lisa?
Yeah, when you're in the clear water, normally the ocean, there's no pollution. You can see very clear, very deep. It maybe can 100 meters deep, and we put the 20 just we think minimum we can reach 20 meter. Then people they can work more, and that is we conservative to do the measurement.
Okay, on to the next one. It's the angle that the camera can view. Is that up to 120 degrees?
Yeah, because this lens, we take a wild lens. Now, actually, it's moving on the ocean, you know, and maybe the range can be large, the 120 to 140 degree. So we just in 120 for limit.
Great. Okay.
Basic, I mean.
And the next thing is the IP68, and I think that's to do with the level of waterproofing of the unit. Is that correct?
Yeah, it's ABS material made, so it's a very close and sealing the component, the housing, so it's waterproof. Okay.
The next one is really looking at the size of the battery, which is great. It's 3,200 milliamps. Is that correct? And is it replaceable as well?
Yep, and Panasonic is a very good brand, and the quality is reliable. And when we do development, the battery they do editions 3,200 mAh. Now is already 3,400 mAh, or maybe we will send as a gift to our backers bigger, I mean a higher quality, maybe 3,500 mAh.
Oh, yeah. Fantastic. Okay. And again, this emphasizes it's quick charging USB-C.
Yeah, it's a very compatible because we can charge directly to this transmitter, or we can do the battery.
Fantastic.
Charging.
And the battery itself will, in usage, will last up to 5 hours.
When we're charging the battery, we just take maybe half hours, can use 5 hours long.
Fantastic. And this here is just showing that's the quality of the lens. Is it the Sony? Is it 1080p?
We take a Sony because Sony is very famous and it's reliable. IM323, the quality very good. They can have a performance of 1080p FHD.
Wow. And here, I love this example here. This is an example of the transmitter in action, which is then the transmitter is connected up to a tablet, and the the night vision torch camera is actually sending back the signals to the transmitter, and the video is displaying, I think, the focusing, the number 2 button to show that you can bring the fish closer into focus. Isn't that correct?
Yeah, actually, pushing the button over zoom in, zoom out.
Zoom out.
Make the
Sorry, that's it. So not focus, zoom in, zoom out. Thank you,
yes.
thank you, Lisa. And what is this about here? That's just showing you the light option.
Yes, we have the light of 4 loop. It's a no light, 25%, 50%, and 75%, and 100% light.
Fantastic. And then this here is where you attach the fishing line.
Yes, it's for the tied up this fishing line to and this is a very flexible. Can fix when it be cut in the sub line, then the main line can continue to work. Okay,
fantastic. And then this is the receiver with the SD card for storing the video. Very good.
And now the technology can reach 10 GB, so it's very big.
Oh, really? Oh, for storage.
Yeah,
okay.
You can.
And then this slide here is just basically showing the dimensions, and the dimensions. More dimensions, and then this really is emphasizing the size and really the portability of your night vision camera. And this is the Kickstarter early bird price of $195.
Yeah, it's very good price.
Well, yes, you did. I mean, you were very honest, and you said it's just basically just slightly above cost price, and it's for the first 500 units sold on Kickstarter, and after those units are gone, then it's going up in price to $229.
Yeah,
and there we have it, folks. That is really, this last slide just sort of brings it all together. The Trident 101 night vision fishing camera, which I must admit is an awesome tool. It's a very interesting tool. And I think, as we discussed in the main interview, it can not only be used just by fishermen, but really for people who are interested in nature and observing nature as well.
Yeah, in my point of view, to see the oceans will be very relaxed. So if you have this kind of products, a very good vision, then you can enjoy the fishing, and you can enjoy to see the scenery of the underwater. Oh,
that's fantastic. That's lovely. That's a lovely way to finish Talk Funding's deep dive with Lisa from the I forgot how to pronounce your company again. I love it. Jisao company, based in Taiwan, and their fantastic new product, the Trident 101 night vision fishing camera. This is a Kickstarter campaign. It's a pre-launch campaign, so it's very exciting, particularly for the early birds, and that introductory price of $195, where you get the camera and the receiver and the rechargeable battery for the first 500 backers. The Kickstarter starts on Monday, the 28th of March, and finishes on May the 3rd. So thank you so much, Lisa. And I wish
you, Alan.
I wish you all the best for your campaign. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much.
Bye.
Have a nice day. Bye.
Bye.